Alright, YouTube, this video is kind of inspired by, I guess you'd say, inspired by something that Luke Simmons at Back to the Basics 101 did a little while ago. It's about, he had international harvester pliers, and I had always wanted a pair of John Deere pliers because I'm a really big fan of the John Deere line of equipment and tools. And a week or so ago, I decided I would order a pair for myself, just to, and I know that they're made by Williams Pliers, but I wanted a nice pair of slip joint pliers that I could carry in my tool belt and use around our farm. And I have a pair that's exactly like this, but it has the rubber, I guess you'd call them the dipped rubber handles, and that's okay. But something that I saw in Luke Simmons' video years ago was that he took a grinder and he put a flathead screwdriver or a pry bar type end on one of the handles, and you can't really do that. You can I'll talk about this in a minute. You can't really do that with the rubber dipped ones because you'd have to slick them off or cut them off. And honestly, I wanted a pair of John Deere pliers. I saw them. I saw videos about them. I thought they were cool, and they're decent quality. They're not a bad set of pliers. I like them so far. They fit nice in my back pocket. They fit nice in my tool belt, like I do with all my tools. I can't see through here. I engraved my initials on it. And this is actually from Luke Simmons' latest video. This is where I got this idea. If I can get it so you can see it. See that right there? This is the Christian part of the video. So if you're not Christian and you don't want to hear this, I'd say go get yourself a pair of John Deere pliers and you'll enjoy them, because I enjoy them. But what I did here is I put a Bible verse on there. That's Philippians 4:7. And that's one of my favorite Bible verses. It says that if you, basically, I'm going to paraphrase it, and it says that if you pray to God and you give everything up to God, the peace that defies all understanding will come upon you. So you could be in the worst situation in your life, and I have been, and I prayed, and that peace came upon me. So I put that on there just to remind myself. I did that with a bunch of my tools. I put a bunch of different Bible verses on them, just to keep my head in the right place and, make me remember Scripture when I'm doing stuff. But yeah, it's a good pair of slip joint pliers, which I am amazed at. When I was younger, I really didn't realize how useful these things were. I thought they were kind of anachronistic. I thought they were just kind of like an old school tool. And they are, but they're not anachronistic. That's for sure. I have found that in a carpentry situation, I'm reaching for these almost as much as I'm reaching for bullnose pliers. I found in a mechanical situation, depending on, whether it's small engine, whether it's the vehicles, whether it's farming equipment, whatever, I'm reaching for these all the time, a pair of these all the time. This is obviously a very new pair. I just got this, so it's not, it's not beat up or anything, but it will be. But yeah, John Deere pliers, I'm quite happy with them so far. That's the part number right there. You can see it's a made in USA, and if you look there, that's the maker's mark. It's WS, which is Williams. but I wanted the set that said John Deere on them. I mean, maybe that's silly, maybe that's foolish, but I wanted this set, so I ordered this set, and I'm quite happy with it. It's a solid pair of pliers. It's not perfect. You can see it doesn't line up perfectly, but I don't need it to be perfect. I need it to do work, and it's gonna do work. And I would say if you are gonna get a pair of these pliers, definitely, feel like Rain Man, definitely grind the flathead screwdriver on that. And that's not my idea. That came from Luke Simmons at the channel Back to the Basics 101. And I'm giving him credit for that. I guess the pair of pliers he has is International Harvester. And I guess he used them when he was an oil field mechanic, and now he keeps them in his tool belt doing contracting work. But it's one of the most useful things I've ever done as far as a tool modification. So, again, John Deere pliers. There's the part number. I'd say scratch your engrave your initials into them, and if you're Christian, pray, and you will have the peace that defies all understanding. I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable, and that God is with you. Thank you.